Hi everyone, hope you're well. Today is Wednesday the 19th of June 2013. I was just distracted because it looks like there's something in the way of the camera lens when I look at it, but it's not actually there. It's not actually coming up on the monitor, so that's okay. Just out of shot. So I hope you're well. And what have I been doing today? I've been doing some work on the icons for my dice game. So I'm pretty, like I was saying before, the main one, which I think is going to be the logo of the game, I'm very happy with. And so today I did a bit more work on a few of the other ones, and they seem to be coming along okay. And I'm understanding Illustrator more and more. It's a slow process, but I'm getting there. I'm getting used to it. And what else? Yeah, after the vlog yesterday, like I said I would, I went off and read some kind of business stuff that I sort of like looking into things and ideas that I thought were relevant. And oh, my monitor's frozen today. Okay, not a lot to say about all of that really. But something I've been doing today to try and motivate myself is there's certain blogs that and people in general who inspire me and motivate me a lot that I have in my bookmarks and everything, and just remembering to kind of go and check those out from time to time really kind of really kind of motivates me a lot more. It reminds me, what I want to do with my life kind of thing, rather than just playing computer games all the time. However, on that note, I did play Animal Crossing this morning, and I have also just been playing a little bit of Scrolls. I played a handful of matches, tweaked my deck slightly, won 3 times, lost twice, I think. Might be the other way around. I actually keep a record when I'm playing, but I've put that file away. But I like to keep a record each time I alter my deck to see if it's working or not, kind of thing. And I got beaten really badly by someone with wildlings actually, which makes me really want a couple of wildlings because I still don't have any, and I still don't have any fertile soil either, and that would be so useful for extra cards. Anyway, and Animal Crossing, I completed the first bridge yesterday, so that was open today, and I've started building a third bridge in another place in my village. So when that one's completed as well, it'll be really good. It'll be really easy to run from anywhere to anywhere in my village quickly without having to run all the way. There's kind of like a big area. It's hard to explain in words, but basically it means everywhere's connected now. There's not like a big separate area that's cut off by the river. There's 3 points along the river. There's a bridge now. So what else? Oh yeah, lots of stuff on the island. Again, I was being productive today, so I didn't want to play for too long, but actually I ended up playing for 3 hours because I went to the island to just collect some fruit for money, and there was actually a wetsuit on sale and a Club Tortimer thing on sale, both of which I needed. So I then played a lot of tours to get medals for those. And I've been thinking about the tours, like I realised straight away, in fact, that some of the tours are a case of you seem to kind of get the same amount of medals for winning every tour. However, some tours are like 5 minutes long and you try and get the highest score possible, and some tours are like you try and finish it as quickly as possible, and in both cases you get the same amount of medals. So I figured, well, actually the ones where the aim is to finish it quicker are actually really OP, because you get medals quicker, because I could do a fishing one where I get as many fish as possible, and then at the end I get 6 medals, and it's 5 minutes every single time. Or I can do the labyrinth one, or I've written them down, or the item matching one, where it's do it as quickly as possible, and do it in 2.5 minutes and get 6 medals again. So it's like you literally make medals quicker doing those ones. And also I prefer the item matching one and the labyrinth one. I find them more fun. So that's good as well. So they seem to be the way to go for collecting medals really quickly. However, I did realise, because I was also like stockpiling fruit from the island to sell back home, that actually you can collect fruit during certain certain tours, and the tours that are best for collecting fruit on tend to be the ones where you get 5 minutes. So you can just like the balloon one I had today. I had the balloon one and the fishing one. So you kind of just catch the minimum you need to pass, and then just go and collect loads of fruit and fill up your inventory, and then maybe get a few more points if you have time. So I guess they still have their function for that. So I think that's all for today. I'm going to read some more blogs. So one of the blogs, in case you're interested, I'll try to think of some off the top of my head now. Zen Habits I've mentioned before. That's more kind of lifestyle though, rather than business and stuff. I read a lot of Tim Ferriss. I have all of his books. So he's like Tim Ferriss, or 4 Hour Work Week. The blog for that's really good. And also there's a blog I've discovered recently that I'm going to go back to reading some more now. It sounds super cheesy, a bit like 4 Hour Work Week sounds super cheesy. But it's called liveyourlegend.net. I know it sounds cringe, but it actually seems really cool. And all the sort of like over the top stuff seems to be trying to sell it to people who maybe aren't necessarily 100% sold and sort of like doing unique stuff or whatever. But which I always wonder about with a lot of kind of, I guess, you know, if you want to call it self-help or something, when it's like it's trying to sell to people who aren't really interested in it or don't really see the point, when really a lot of people, I mean myself at least, and I get the impression a lot of people kind of already know what they want to do, and they kind of seek out this stuff and find this stuff which is along what they're thinking already. So it's a bit like preaching to the choir, when, you know, read this stuff and it's like, oh, this is why you should, you know, try and be independent and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I agree with this bit already, you know. I'm not sure how many people really find these blogs and actually need to read that stuff. I just always feel like if you found this, then this is what you're looking for anyway. This is what you already think. You know, you already don't want to have a normal job and stuff. Anyway, that's a whole other subject. But yeah, for any of you interested in that stuff, that's what I'm reading at the moment, or I'm going to go back to reading now. And then I'll probably go crunch a few more numbers on my dice game. And I was happy. Actually, I'm not going to talk about that because it's a bit boring and number based. But basically, I'm messing about, seeing if I can improve the profit margin just to make sure it all works and it can sustain itself. And there's a phone. Anyway, I'll stop this vlog now. I'm going to have to lean in to turn you off. Hope you're well, and I will see you tomorrow.